As a Power Rangers fan, I'm always loyal to the show. And for the past few years, the company in Shout Factory has been releasing DVD sets of not only Power Rangers, but also from Jew Ranger all the way to Hurricaneger. And hopefully, Abba Ranger will be next. However, in September of last year, we got one preview, Jetman. It's also the only Shout Factory DVD release I own of Super Sentai / Power Ranger. This means Shout Factory can release non-American adapted toku shows. And I like to see this with Kamen Rider, so here we go. This is my top 5 Kamen Rider seasons I like to see get a Shout Factory DVD release. This video is based on a video by Toku Nation. This is my child. By the way, all copyright belongs to respective sources and all that. So here we go. Coming in, number 5, we got Wizard. Well, I picked Wizard number 5, so it's got many things. It's got magic, you know, people watch Harry Potter and all that. A great message of hope. Wizard's got a 2-part epilogue, which features the first appearance of Kamen Rider Gaim and team up with the past 13 Heisei Riders. And this was a TV episode, not a movie or a special. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we got Kiva. Why Kiva? Well, it's got awesome music. Plus, the main character plays a violin. I mean, who doesn't like a violin? Also, America is well known for its vampire stuff like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Blade. Not to be confused with Kamen Rider Blade, who's sadly not on this list. But the season that is on the list is number 3, Fives. Fives released in 2003, where mature cartoons like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003, Teen Titans 2003, and Spider-Man the New Animated Series in 2003. I'm not going to explain it because I don't want to get off topic. It's a CGI Spider-Man show. Long story, look it up. What makes Five such a dark series is that, well, the main character himself is an orphanok. That are creatures that are based on animals that basically you just die and you become one, basically next step of evolution and a second life, basically. This does make for an interesting conflict for our hero and shows maybe not all the monsters are evil, and that toku shows and kids shows in general weren't always lighthearted and can have a grasp of reality to be mature and thrown in. And number 2 spot are Black and Black RX. Come on, you know I had to put these together. Well, for Black, well, it's pretty much this almost similar reasons 5. Grasp of reality, always kid-friendly, can be mature and all that. As for Black RX, introduced many elements that will carry over to future Kamen Rider seasons. First Kamen Rider series with a sword-based weapon, as well as having a finisher with said weapon, and well, he can summon it directly from the inside of his belt. The very first Kamen Rider with a car, the first Kamen Rider with the ability to form change, and by form change I mean he has 2 main forms. He can have upgrade, super, or final forms, or permanent upgrade form, or anything like that. Plus they have one of the best villains of all time, Shadow Moon, who's actually Kotaro's best friend and stepbrother, who was born on the same day with him. On a solar eclipse, I mind you. The Ions really gets the weight of the two when they fight. Oh yeah, Black and Black RX are the same person, Yami Kotaro, who is basically the Tommy Oliver of Kamen Rider. Now it's likely if this were to happen, Shout Factory would probably release them in a special DVD set or something. But whatever, I really like to see these shows as a Shout Factory DVD release. And the number 1 Kamen Rider season I like to see get a Shout Factory DVD release is the original Kamen Rider show of 1971. I mean, it had to be on this list. What else would I put number 1? It's what started the franchise after all. And Shitaro Ishimori's most famous creation, and it along with sequel series V3 are the only shows to feature more than one Kamen Rider, at least official. Now knowing Shout Factory, when they release Super Sentai DVDs, there's usually 8 discs. Usually. While the original series ran for 98 episodes. That's a lot. Well, I mean, they probably could do it. I mean, they released all 3 seasons of Mighty Morphin. Why can't they do it for the original Kamen Rider series? So it's likely if they were released DVDs of Kamen Rider, they'll do this original series first. And the final and main reason is, well, so people can see what Toku was like when it was in the early days. Hey guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up, like Kuga, and, well, subscribe, all that. I'm going to do more videos, and probably there's a time gap. Videos come out whatever time, whatever I want, if I have the time, all that. Yeah. Anyways. And or to pick a, well, you know the deal. check out my other videos, all that. I'm sorry, not get live. Anyways, morphin' time. Peace.